Hello guys, it's Chaucer here doing another Beyblade discussion, this time on a new release for the first time in a little while. So this time we have the August release, KnightLance 480 High Needle. So this release, it got leaked a little while ago. I'll talk a little bit more about some of the stuff later, but yeah, this one is kind of underwhelming in my opinion. I don't like this Bey all that much overall. I don't hate it, but let me explain. So basically, this is kind of a three-sided round defensive Bey again. And yeah, we just had Night Shield. I don't know if this is meant to be, probably not an evolution, but I don't know if it's like related to Night Shield in any way or anything like that. I have yet to read any of the manga. But regardless, it just feels a little bit too similar to me. And I'm not the biggest fan of that. The color scheme does look nice, I'll give it that much. And I think that the overall design of the Bey isn't bad, it's just very similar to Night Shield. I feel like maybe if this was a later release, I wouldn't mind as much, but it's the first released after the initial wave of Beyblade X, so I'm a little bit underwhelmed by it personally. As far as the parts go, we do have 480. Night Shield had 380, this one has 480. Not a new ratchet, so I don't really care as much. I guess it's fine to get a reprint though, but I don't have Beyblade X yet, so I can't say how much I like this part or not, so there's that. And then also, the bit is High Needle. Also, not sure how to feel about this one. It's good and bad. I think it's kind of good because it's like, okay, we're getting, different stuff. We're getting height differences already. I think that's kind of a good thing. But it's very similar to Needle. Again, this is the 5th Bey overall. I guess technically 6 if you want to count Cobalt Drake, but whatever. Still, I guess it just feels a little bit soon to get something like this. Again, with just kind of the regular Needle just releasing. Yeah, I don't know. And also, Needle is on Night Shield, and that's kind of my problem with this release, is that KnightLance is very similar to Night Shield. Again, the ratchets are different. 380 versus this one having 480, that's different, sure. But again, a three-sided defense type of blade is what both of these are, and they both have a type of needle. So, I don't know, I just feel like they're a little bit too similar overall, personally. Again, this might just be me, but yeah, I'm not really feeling this release too much. I think it's decent. I'm not gonna, hate this release too much, but I wish that maybe this one wasn't the first thing we got after these initial Beys. It just doesn't really seem quite as unique. So, yeah, overall, I guess in a vacuum, this Bey is fine, and I like it overall. It's just kind of the circumstance of it releasing and also just being very similar to another Bey. Again, I don't know the kind of the story implications of this, and if this is like a Bey that's meant to be related to Night Shield. Although I'm pretty sure the character who owns Night Shield also owns Wizard Arrow, so is she going to get 3 Beys, or what? That I don't know. So if this is related to Night Shield, maybe that's not as bad then. But it still just feels a little awkward to have this releasing this soon after Night Shield, and yeah, that's my whole real talk about it. Because Beyblade X is so new and they aren't really developed as much as something like Burst, these discussions on new releases are not going to be as long. Unless it's like a random booster, because there just isn't much to say on them overall. So yeah, that's basically all for this video. I did mention that there was a leak of sorts. So yeah, KnightLance apparently got leaked a few days ago, maybe like a week ago at this point. I chose not to cover it though. I know the random booster also got leaked for September. But again, I'm going to hold off on talking about that. 2 reasons. First up, I just like to see the physical products. And because they aren't there yet, I wanted to wait for it. But also, I like to put the pictures up during these videos. And I know that the app, it's publicly available, I think, but I don't know, just something about putting the pictures of the app in a video I'm not confident on being fine, so I'm gonna hold off on that just to be safe. Maybe I'm being paranoid, I don't know. But yeah, I figured we'll just wait till the official images come out, and well, the official images did come out for KnightLance, so I figured it's fine to talk about now. So, there you go, those are kind of my thoughts on KnightLance overall. Again, very mixed on this release, because it does look kind of cool, it's just, again, unfortunate timing, and yeah. So I'll be back sometime next month for another news discussion type of whatever you want to call this video, I don't know, but hopefully before then we get to open up some Beyblade X stuff and actually have it in hand. That should probably help with some discussions, actually, you know, having the products and knowing more about the system and everything. But yeah, that's all for this video, so thanks for watching, and bye-bye.